When I tell people that I work in a hospice, I often get the response, "Oh, it must be so depressing." And actually the answer is that it is never depressing. Sometimes working in hospice care can be sad, but what offsets that is the feeling that you can make a real difference.
So hospices aren't what they used to be. The focus has moved from being at the end of life to being about improving quality of life.
One of my patient's family members said that she felt it was almost like a life-affirming place and full of hope, which she hadn't expected to have that feeling.
You don't have to be miserable, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom. Be quite humorous really, you know, you're a bit shocked, but why not? And so enjoy the life they've got.
It's emotionally challenging, but on the other hand, it's also rewarding.
The work can be tough, as it can be in all healthcare environments, but we really recognise that and name it.
As a staff member, you feel safe, you feel supported and cared for, and it's a nice environment to be in.
I think nurses have got a great role in palliative care. I think we can work autonomously, but we can also work as part of a really good multi-professional team. I feel that I've always worked, no matter what the role was, on an equal level with doctors, physios, social workers, you name it. I think there's great respect. It's a good feeling that you get at work.
I think something that's missing in a lot of hospitals these days is the old-fashioned team that you used to have. Because our on-call intensity is slightly less, we have the same doctors on more or less for the whole week. That develops a real sort of sense of camaraderie. You're challenged, but in a good way.
In hospice, they offer loads of opportunity, especially training, courses, support.
Coming from a district nurse background and into hospice nursing, I had a lot and lots of support. It wasn't not just coming in and then leaving me on my own. There was support right from the start up to where I am.
You know, the biggest thing for me is I'm able to spend time, you know, with patients and quality time.
For me, it's literally got everything, you know, in terms of the pharmacology side of clinical care, huge opportunities for research, opportunity to provide truly holistic care.
Hospices are real places of innovation, and I think that's because we only here to serve our local community, so we learn very quickly what our communities need. And because we're not part of a huge machine, we can react quite quickly to the needs of our communities.
So we've got access to complementary therapies and counselling that are just dedicated to these patients, so that's quite a good resource to have.
There's loads of different stuff going on, from physiotherapy, nursing care, social work, welfare support, advice, medical care. I feel like I'm on the generation game.
Frequently in healthcare we talk about multidisciplinary care, but really in hospice that is truly lived in every element of the support that we provide for patients and their families.
You actually get to walk the patient journey with them. You know this is what they really wanted. It gives me job satisfaction that I've done my job well.
I think it's a privilege. At least in a short time of their life, you're part of it.
I've been a nurse for, getting on for 35 years now, and this is the best job I've ever done.